Hi everybody, I am so glad to be back and I apologize for the delay. This is the first time that I'm actually doing one of these readings on Go Live, and this is actually a very significant day for me, but we'll get back into that later. I'm going to take a few minutes to pray over the cards, and while I'm doing that, I'm just going to see who happens to jump on. So I hope that everybody's having a great week. And this is, like I said, it's very, very exciting, but I'll get back to that when I'm done with the reading. I think it's really important after having been gone for so long to be able to deliver this reading for you. It's been anticipated by a few of my closest followers, and so I dedicate this reading to them more than anything else. We're just coming off of a great full moon. I have to tell you that I did some full moon work, and the readings that I did for people were pretty much spot on, and I thank you for giving me that opportunity to read for you, and I look forward to reading for more of you in the near future. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. And of course, as always, for those of you who have seen my videos before, I'm using the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot. Okay, so the first card I'm going to pick out of the deck is going to be the card for Monday, Tuesday of this coming week. Okay, let's see what God and the angels and all of your guides have to say to you. So let's pick some nice ones. Okay, so I have Monday, Tuesday here. And I just basically go with the energy of what feels right and what card pops out and says, pick me, pick me. So let's see what we've got going on here. So we have Monday, Tuesday. We need, well, Sunday, Monday. And then we need Tuesday, Wednesday, and here we go. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, come on. What do we got here? Okay. So, and my surprise, like I said to you, is my special guest who will be joining us later on, and that's Psychic Misty. I love her. She is my mentor, and she's just an all-around rock star. So for Monday, Tuesday, let's see. We get the release card. Okay? And so basically what it's saying, and I love this card. This card is resonating with me right now, and I will tie that up for you later on as far as why I've been gone for so long, and it's just popping in and out. But more than anything else, it feels so good. So basically what the card is letting those of you know that have been going through a lot lately, that this is the end of your cycle. You've been going through so much. It's like, especially me, you know, when you just feel like you can't take anymore, God just comes and says, oh no, yes you can, and gives you a little bit more, and then you're like, oh my gosh. The thing is that you have to handle it gracefully. There's going to be moments where you're going to look back and say, oh my God, how did I handle that? And basically it's because you have God, your angels, and your guides there to protect you and watch over you. So those of you who are going through it, who have been through it, know that this card is telling you that that time is over, and what is to come is going to be something wonderful. So hopefully during this period of, I am going to call it hiatus, during this period, I hope that you have used that time to learn something, to expand, to grow, to be able to, more than anything else, to be of service. Okay, the cards, the angels don't want you to mourn. You, we have so much going on in the world right now. I'm sure you all can agree about it, that it gets to the point where, with what we've got going on and what's going on in the exterior, all of that culminates and collides. Okay, so the last thing you want to do is let that get the best of you. So what really want to do is you need to try to retreat a little bit. You need to meditate. You need to work on yourself. You need to associate with people that are going to help you take the next step. Okay, I did a Wednesday wisdom this week, and this was one of the things that was that came up, that resonated, was associating yourself with people that are going to bring you to the next level. Okay, so now that you're in this period of release, now you're going to be in this period of rebirth. So it's basically your time to make it work, make it yours. Blaze your path, if anything. I like that word, blazing your path, and making sure that you make the best out of it, and stop looking so much in the past. The past is not, it's a boulder. It's like you're dragging that boulder, like the ball and chain. So what you need to do is make peace with the past, forgive the past, forgive those who have basically played a contribution as far as you feeling like they were bringing you down. They were there to teach you something, and the thing is, there's nothing like sweet revenge when they see that you're still standing, right? That you're still standing, that you're still there taking the blows, and you're coming out like a rock star. That's my favorite term. So then let's see, this is the Justice card. Okay, so again, stand up for what you believe for. This here is just validation that you are going to receive your just rewards. Stand in your truth. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to let people know how you feel. Now, the most important part is that you want to be very tactful about it. You want to be diplomatic about it, because you don't want to burn any bridges. You want to make sure that when you exit a situation, which has really resonated with me, you exit it with grace. You exit it with poise. You exit it with kindness, because you never know when you're going to have to revisit that option, that opportunity again. So you really want to make sure that you leave with your contacts intact. Okay, and always look towards the future. Don't look back. Don't worry about what happened to you a month ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 days ago. You just make sure that your eyes are always looking forward. Okay, because that is really what you need to concentrate on. None of that stuff matters anymore. What matters is where we are right now and where we're going in the future. And then this is the Page of Water. I have to tell you, I think this reading is for me, but it's okay. I'm going to share it with you too. So it says, a new person enters your life. A relationship begins in a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Love it. Love it. And of course, it matches my outfit today, my color, right? So for those of you who have been doing some spiritual work, understand that this moon was really powerful. I think that many of you will agree that there was some really interesting stuff going on with you. Well, attribute that to the moon, okay? You are at this point where you've been putting in so much work into your spirituality that it's now starting to reap rewards. We're talking about the law of attraction. We're talking about you just being more in tune with yourself. You encountering people that are like-minded like you. The most important thing is that when you're on this journey is that you want to make sure that you are associating yourself with people that are going to help you. Again, I know I sound repetitive, but it's the truth. You want to make sure that you surround yourself with people that are going to bring you to the next level, whether it'll be intuitive work, whether it be whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a nurse, you want to be a hairstylist, you want to be a rocket scientist, you're not going to associate with somebody else that is totally different from what you're doing, because you're not going to grow, because you're not bouncing ideas off of each other. So in my circumstance, I think that it's really important that, because I want to fine-tune my gift as an intuitive medium, an intuitive reader, and an intuitive healer, it's important for me to associate myself with those types of people, especially people that are within the world of personal development, because those are the people that are going to help you use the type of jargon that is necessary for you to be able to reach out to the masses, to be able to empower people. The biggest legacy that you could leave behind in this world is that you made a difference, that you impacted somebody in such a way that it saved their lives, that it helped them receive closure, that it helped them go out and get a job that they never thought that they could get because they went out and they expanded their wings. So more than anything else, this is your time. This card is telling you that, there's going to be people entering your lives that are going to help you in that respect. So for me, because this reading is also for me, is that I'm really excited knowing that there's going to be different people coming in to be able to enhance what I already have. Okay, so I love you too, Dory. Mwah! And I'm so glad that you're here. So more than anything else, I think it's really important that you step out in faith, that you accept where you are in your life right now, okay, because of the fact that nothing happens by accident. Okay, nothing happens. Sometimes we tend to stay in situations that we have no business staying in. And what happens is that we do it because of being comfortable. We do it because we feel that we have no other options. But okay, right there, you feel that you have no other options. So what's happening is that all of a sudden this big field that you have open to you all of a sudden becomes narrow, hence the term narrow-minded, because you're at the point where you're closing your mind off to any other possibilities that could be there that would possibly help you look at things that you have never seen before. So the task is for you to be able to test yourself, to nudge yourself out of that comfort zone. What is something that you would like to do? What is something that you know that you can do, that you might be able to become marketable from? Okay? But always stay in service, because when you stay in service and you're helping others, that's always also going to help you. But it's like, how can I say it? I don't want to make it sound like, oh, well, if I do this favor, if I help this nice little old lady cross the street, I'm going to receive this major blessing. You may, but don't do it with the intention that you're doing it because you're going to receive something in return. You're doing it because that's the right thing to do, right? You're going to help somebody across the street. You're going to help, somebody with their bags. You're going to open a door for them. You're going to say, good morning, because you always want to be that person that you never know just might make somebody's day. You might be in a position where you're actually saving a life because you're making somebody matter. Does that make sense? So with that being said, I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. This is my first live reading in so long, so I'm so glad to be here. I love the fact that you guys are joining me. I know it's a little late, but it's okay because you guys are here. I am actually going to do 3 readings. So if you have anybody else right now that you want to share a reading with, by all means, please share my information, because what I love to do most is to empower people and let them know that they matter. So that's not the end of the reading. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to jump on so that I can give them individual readings. Everybody's going to get a 1-card reading. At least 3 people will get 1-card readings. So we're going to wait a few more minutes, and I will just share with you what has happened within this last year. So the most important thing is, when you are going through a period in your life and it seems like it's something that is totally undesirable, it is your job to try to find the silver lining in that. And today of all days, and that's why I'm so excited that I'm actually here, is that today of all days marks the 1 year that I lost my job. And honestly, it was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Okay, it was the best thing that could have ever happened to me because I was in a place that I had no business being in. I was there because in my mind I had to survive, I had to provide for my child as I am a single parent, and in the result it was making me sick, it was making me depressed, all of the things that I am not on a regular day. On a good day, those are not the things that I am. But I gave it all that I could. And it got to the point where I just said, you know what, God, I'm just giving it over to you. And I am going to, whatever the chips may, however the chips may fall, the chips may fall. So at the end of the day, it was something that kind of spiraled. And I'm not going to get into details. All I could tell you is that that's one of the reasons why I wasn't on, because I wasn't feeling authentic. I didn't feel that, how can I wasn't going to be phony and try to amp myself up to be here to give you false hope, because that's not who I am. If I'm going to feel it, I'm going to feel it, right? So when I sit back and think about all of the things that happened in this year, they were pretty significant. 2 weeks ago I said, okay, August 21st is coming and this is it. No more. I am just going to put my foot down, and I am going to, really concentrate on getting myself together and getting myself moving forward. And by the grace of God, I just have to tell you that by making that declaration out to the universe, it has changed my life significantly. It has given me courage to come back and do these readings with you, because I feel that I am authentic again. I'm alive again. I feel confident again that I can be here and I can uplift you. And trust me, this cycle was not trying to go away peacefully, because just up until like the last 2 days something happened. But my God is greater, the universe is greater, my angels and my guides and my ancestors are greater, and they said, you're done messing with her. And guess what? So I'm here. So I'm looking forward to this journey. I will be here every week around this time to be able to provide you with as much encouragement and as hope as I can. Yay! And so just to let you know that I am on Instagram under Connective Whispers by Monica on Instagram. My readings, if you want to arrange for a one-on-one reading, I'd be more than happy to meet with you and to help you out in any way possible. So let's see. What I'm going to do is that I have these two here. And so Ashley and Doreen, you choose. Which one do you want? Do you want the angels or do you want Archangel Raphael? We're going to go with A for Ashley first. So Ashley, you pick a card. Thank you for your love. What card do you want? Do you want from this deck, or do you want the Angel Tarot? Girl. All right, so you answered first, Doreen, you get the angels. Okay. So we're using the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarots. I barely use these. That's why they're so crispy right now. Thank you for joining me. So let's see what we got going on for Miss Doreen today. Ashley, you'll get an angel card too. You want the purple one? You're so cute. Okay. So this card is for Doreen. What do we got for Doreen? All right, Doreen. Okay, Doreen. So the card that you received is the giving and receiving card. So I think that this is very self-explanatory, and it ties in, and it is actually a validator to what I was just saying before about helping the little lady cross the street and whatnot. So especially because we're going through so many things that we're going through right now, the way that we're going to make ourselves feel really good is if we're doing really good things. So it's going to lift your vibration, which more than anything else, that's the most important part, is to make sure that your vibration stays as high as possible. Because when you're feeling really low, it's not going to help you. You're not going to be able to see things because you're walking in this cloud of not knowing what's going on, this cloud of uncertainty. So one of the most important things that you want to do during this period of hiatus that you're going through is that figure out how you can be of service. Okay, one of the things that is really important for you to do is to step inside yourself, do some meditation, and just ask God, ask your angels, ask your guides, whomever you consider to be your source of spiritual enlightenment, your spiritual food. Just say, how is it that I can be of service? And I trust that you will receive your answer. And the more that you start doing that for yourself, the more you're going to start appearing attractive to many people, including those that you need to be attractive for. And those are the people that are going to take you to that next level, who are going to help you in the respect of job opportunities, of businessship opportunities, things of that nature. Somebody's going to say, hey, here, have that. You never know. I mean, angels are everywhere. So you just want to be ready for that. Be ready to receive, but also be ready to give. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. How is that, Doreen? You're very welcome. I love you. Okay, so Ashley, you're next, and you want the purple one. So let's see. Okay, really quick. Somebody came in, and so I want to know, as far as any of you guys have someone on the other side who was very playful, very, very jokey, that like to do knock jokes, because I just got knock, who's there? Does anybody have that? Any one of you that are here right now? If you do, just let me know. Okay. Well, there's somebody here that wants to talk to somebody that that has a really cute sense of humor about the knock jokes. Okay, so Ashley, let's see. Okay. You got the energy work card. Okay. And this is something that I have been suspecting about you. Hey, how you doing, Cheryl? You're so cute. Okay, so yeah, Ashley, this is a perfect card for you, simply because of the fact that what what I like about you is that you have such a beautiful spirit about you. And the fact that you have chosen to do what you're doing as far as your education is concerned just validates to me just how much of a potential light worker you are. And remember, we were talking about this the other day, about how many social workers, psychologists, people like that are more into the intuitive field and are actually opening up intuitive practices because of the fact that they are feeling that connection within them. And so because of who you are and the fact that, to me, you're like a little fairy, you're so cute, and the way you buzz around, the office sometimes, I think that it makes me smile to see you, and it makes me smile when you bring out the real Ashley, the little fun, the exciting Ashley. And so I think that one of the things that you might want to do is really consider doing some meditation, doing some yoga, because you are also very spiritual, very intuitive, and very psychic. It's just that you don't believe that you are. And I think that by being able to get inside yourself and looking for that source, you'll be able to get that connection. But it's also something that you have to be ready to receive, because so many people are so afraid of it. And I have to tell you, I wasn't afraid. It's just that I never knew what it was that I had. Do you understand what I'm saying? I always knew that I had these things going on, but I didn't have a name for it. So for you, I think that's the same thing. So just consider, doing some meditation and seeing what comes up, and start writing. Thank you. Start doing the journaling. Okay, you want to make sure that you're doing the journaling, especially in the middle of the night if you get up and you feel like you're inspired to say something. Now they're talking really fast, so I know that this is them. What you want to make sure is that when you're when you get up or you feel an inclination to write something, make sure that you're writing it. Make sure that at that moment when you're writing everything down, write whatever it is that you have to write down. But then think about what was bothering you the night before, or what do you have pressing that's going on that for that reason is why you're receiving that message. Does that make sense? Okay, so just make sure to start journaling, and you'll be surprised about what you received or what you receive. Love you too, Kaylee. All right, so with this being said, it's not bad for the first night. I'm so glad to be back. Please make sure to tell your friends. Remember, it's Connective Whispers by Monica, compassionate and intuitive life coaching. My mentor, I don't know where she is, but I really wanted you to meet her. And I just want all of you to have an incredible week. And thank you for being here. Share me with your friends. There's a lot of me to go around, so please share me with your friends. I hope that this really helped you in some way to put the pieces together about what's going on. If you need to get more clarification, by all means, please let me know. I want to thank those of you who actually purchased the full moon readings, and I hope that you really enjoyed them. I have 2 more that I need to get out, and I'll be getting those out to you. But I love you guys, and I thank you so much for allowing me to do what I love to do most. And I want to say hi to Oprah. I love you, girl. And I want to say hi to Tony Robbins. Love you too. So I hope to see you guys soon. God bless you all. And I'll see you for sure next week. All right. So take care and ciao, ciao. Now, this is my first time, so I'm going to look really dorky right now, trying to figure this whole thing out. But make sure you share me with your friends. Make sure you meet me on Instagram. And make sure that this coming Wednesday, I will have another Wisdom Wednesday card reading for just 1 card, but make sure you check it out and let me know how you feel about it. Share me with your friends. Go on my Connective Whispers on YouTube. Make sure you like me. Make sure you subscribe, and just let me know how you're doing. All right? I love you, and thank you all. I love you so much. Okay, wait. Dawn said hi, and that you... tell Dawn that we need to talk, that I miss her, and I owe her one, and she's going to get it. But, again, you guys have just filled up my heart today. I love all the little hearts. I'm sending you hearts back, and you're making me feel really special. So I thank you. Ciao, ciao.